Hello, this is Dr.SHIVA. August 30th, 1982 is the official day when the United States Copyright Office awarded me the first U.S. copyright, recognizing me as the inventor of email for my 1978 invention. I would like all of you to join us in celebrating this very important day, which commemorates the fact that innovation can occur anytime, any place, by anybody. I invented email long before I came to MIT. As a 14-year-old boy working in Newark, New Jersey as a research fellow, I was given a challenge to convert the old-fashioned paper-based inter-office mail system consisting of the inbox, the outbox, the folders, the memo containing the to, from, subject, BCC, CC fields, carbon copy, registered mail, the address book, and the entire process of receiving, sending, transmitting, forwarding, and storing inter-office memos into its electronic equivalent. As a 14-year-old boy, I converted that entire system into its electronic form, and I named that system email, E-M-A-I-L, a term that I was first to create, given that the operating system at that time only allowed for 5 characters. All of this occurred in 1978 before I came to MIT. When I arrived at MIT in 1981, the president of MIT advised me to copyright my invention, given that the United States Supreme Court was not recognizing software patents. However, in 1980, the Software Act was passed, which allowed inventors of software to use copyright to protect their inventions. As a 17-year-old boy, while an undergraduate freshman at MIT, I wrote away for the papers, completed all the paperwork, submitted all of my code, and on August 30th, 1982, a young American boy was issued the first U.S. copyright for email, recognizing me as the inventor of email. To be clear, I wrote all the code to convert the entire inter-office paper-based mail system into its electronic equivalent, named it email, and received the first copyright, recognizing me as the inventor of email at a time when copyright was the only mechanism to protect software inventions. Furthermore, let me also be clear that I have never claimed to be the inventor of electronic messaging. Electronic messaging, which is a transfer of text messages through electronic and electrical devices, dates back to the invention of the telegraph. However, in 1978, a 14-year-old boy did invent email in Newark, New Jersey while working at a small medical college today known, now a part of Rutgers Medical School. These are the facts. But most importantly, the invention of email reflects the American spirit that innovation can occur anytime, any place, by anybody. To commemorate this day, August 30th, I will be doing a Truth, Freedom, and Health innovation tour across Massachusetts. Our tour on the 29th will begin in Boston and head to Worcester, from Worcester to Chicopee, and then from Chicopee to Great Barrington. On the morning of the 30th, we will host a breakfast in Great Barrington and then head up to Pittsfield, from Pittsfield to North Adams, and then from North Adams to Irving, and then to Leominster, and then finally back to Boston. On the 31st, we'll start in Boston and head to Quincy, from Quincy to Plymouth, from Plymouth to Barnstable, from Barnstable to New Bedford, from New Bedford to Brockton, and then back to Boston. On September 1st, we will start again in Boston and head to Billerica, from Billerica up to Haverhill, from Haverhill to Gloucester, and from Gloucester to Peabody, and then back to Boston. Join us on this important occasion. Also, as I stop at these cities, those who come to celebrate with us will get a signed copy of the original copyright certification where I was recognized as the inventor of email. So join us and celebrate the anniversary of email on August 30th to commemorate the invention of email by a young 14-year-old boy in Newark, New Jersey in 1978. Thank you very much. This is Dr. Shiva. Please remember to vote in the Republican primary on September 1st, and I approve this message.